Alright, hello. This is later than I wanted to be starting today, and it's also not one of my usual stream days, but I figured that because maybe I'll be able to have like a kind of longer session tomorrow if Face Varkin is not streaming Chrono Trigger tomorrow, then I'll probably have one of my earlier streams tomorrow and maybe play Blast Core and have a long session on Blast Core for N64. But I figured maybe I want to finish the World Legacy solo mode before I continue there. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I've only got about a couple of hours. I think it's feasible, but I'm going to have to be very focused. Right, just want to catch up on the lore that we saw last time. Orem rushed to the base of the World Lands, but it was too late. By the time he arrived, Ibli had already finished activating the World Lands. With the newfound power of the World Lands, Ibli launched an aggressive assault on Orem. With such destructive force that each blow shook the earth, Orem faced the attacks alone. In the face of those attacks, Orem now lay wounded on the ground. Ibli moved to pick up Orem's discarded sword, now swinging it over and over as if to check its weight. Then Ibli moved in closer to inflict the final blow on Orem. Orem couldn't move his upper body, let alone stand up. Just as Ibli raised the sword to strike, a small shadow emerged from Orem's cloak. The young dragon Imduk summoned his otherworldly power between the young boy and girl, determined to help his companions in their time of crisis with whatever he could muster. That power suppressed the evil that dwelled in Ib, if only for a moment. By suppressing Lee's evil spirit, the spirit of Ib that had resided deep in the depths had now awakened. Orem laid on the ground powerless. Imduk was exhausted of his powers and unable to move. And Ib was now holding a sword in her hand. Realizing her situation, she made her decision. Only she could put an end to Lee's evil desires. Her hand that held the sword now tensed with strength. Lee realized Eve's intentions and tried to resist, but Eve's awakened spirit overcame her. She sees a flashback of her childhood friend desperately calling in her direction. The young girl drew short, rapid breaths, points the blade towards herself, and when Ningirsu arrived at the scene, he saw his childhood friend holding the limp body of his little sister in his arms, repeatedly calling her name. At the cruel end of this surreal scene, the older brother could do nothing but stand there, stunned and speechless. Alright, so we reviewed the lore that we saw last time, and 2 more to do in this solo gate, and then we've got the 3rd solo gate to do. Well, let's do it. While the effect of the nightmare-linked monster is powerful, if it is not co-linked, the hand will decrease steadily. They will use the effects of the fabled monsters to compensate for this and expand further. So don't expect your opponent to waste their cards. You have to be prepared to be used by the effect to some extent. Okay, right, it's not translated well. And you have to be able to see the key points that need to be prevented. Deck then combines Nightmare and Unchained, two archetyped. We have to use Nightmares and Unchained? Oh, jeez. With Fiend-type Link Monster powerhouses. Use the effects of Unchained monsters to gather the Link materials you need. The Link 4 monsters of the deck include Nightmare Griffin and Unchained Abomination. Choose which one to summon depending on what your opponent is planning. Oh geez, so now we've got to learn more new cards. Nightmare Corruptor Ibli. When this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 Link monster in your graveyard, special summon it so it points to this card but changes its attack to 0, also negate its effects. You cannot special summon monsters except Link monsters. This card and its owner's control is sent to the graveyard. You can special summon this card to your opponent's field in defense position. You can only use this effect of Nightmare Corruptor Ibli once per turn. Unchained Soul of Disaster. Maybe I'm not going to read everything out loud. I'm just going to try to read it quickly in my head so I can understand it as fast as possible. Abomination's Prison. Add 1 Unchained card from your deck to your hand. If this set card is destroyed by card effect, you can special summon 1 Unchained monster from your deck. You can only use each effect of Abomination's Prison once per turn. Wow, strong. Alright, let's put the traps face down, I guess. And yeah, let's activate Abomination's Prison to search for something. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. We have so many options here. How could I possibly even decide? I have to learn Unchained. I don't know any of these cards very well. Target 1 card you control. Cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except theme monsters. Also destroy that targeted card, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand. This card on the field is destroyed by card effect except Aruha. You can special summon 1 Unchained monster from your hand or deck except Aruha. Oh, how about just the rarest one? This set card is destroyed by card effect. You can special summon an Unchained from the deck. Okay, and that one was called Escape of the Unchained. This one is called Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. Special summon 1 Unchained monster from your hand or deck. This set card is destroyed by card effects. You can special summon 1 Unchained monster from your deck. Okay, so things just basically special summon and destroy. Alright, so Aruha might be good. Rakea. Target 1 card you control, destroy it. Special summon. Not special summon except Fiend. This card is on the field is destroyed by card effect or battle. You can special summon Unchained from hand or deck except Rakea. Once per turn, alright. Sarama. Alright. Alright, so I guess we want to go with a little one. This looks like the best option. I'm not sure if that's better or this is better. Whatever. We'll just go for it. Activate the effect of Aruha. Destroy. Special summon. Activate. Now we want to summon a big one. Okay, so we want to choose between Abominable Unchained Soul and the other one. You can only special summon this card once per turn. If a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card is special summon. You can discard 1 card, destroy 1 card on the field. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field and sent there this turn, you can special summon this card but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. It's 300 attack for each Unchained card in your graveyard. So this is Unchained Soul of Disaster. It's 300 attack for each Unchained in the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. You can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls immediately after this effect resolves. Link summon 1 Dark Link monster using only this card you control and that opponent's monster's material. This card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target 1 Unchained monster in your graveyard, except Unchained Soul of Disaster, special summon it. Alright, let's go with that one, I guess. Yeah. And do we want to link summon now? We have several options. Okay. see. Beat Cop from the Underworld. Contribute 1 monster, then target 1 face-up card on the field. Place 1 patrol counter on it. Card with a patrol counter would be destroyed by battle or card effect. Remove 1 patrol counter. Alright, looks like we're going for this guy. During your opponent's main phase, you can target 1 face-up special summon monster your opponent controls. Immediately after this effect resolves, link summon 1 Dark Link monster except Unchained Soul of Rage by using only that opponent's monster and this card you control as material. This card is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target 1 Fiend monster in your graveyard except this card, add it to your hand. Alright, let's go with that. And that probably ends the turn. No, I could summon Ibli if I wanted to. Target a Link in graveyard special summon, but I don't have one there yet. Alright, so that will be for next turn. Alright, Fabled Nightmares, do your worst. Wow. Alright, let's leave it at that. Let's see what we draw. Another Ibli. And what other big options do we have? This would need 2+ monsters, including a Link monster. That's Link 4. This is Link 2. Could bring out this one. Hey, Metroid Hatchling. Master Duelist Nick at it again. Yeah, I wanted to finish up this solo mode before moving on. Like, I wasn't gonna play... I'm not gonna play Master Duel tomorrow, I don't think. But because I was kind of in the middle of the World Legacy solo mode, I wanted to try to wrap it up. Hey, thanks for coming by, man, and thanks for introducing me to Wild Arms the other night. It looks like a really cool game. I hope you're thoroughly enjoying it. Super fun. Awesome. Very cool. I'm happy to hear it. Do you know of any other games that company has made, like, that are some big games? I looked at the list. I don't think anything really popped out at me that much, but are you aware of other games by the same game developer that are some, like, cool games or that you enjoy personally? Alright, I'll just summon... No, I think I should hold on. I should hold on to things for now. Graveyard effect? Huh. Alright, we will wait. Oh, now he's got a graveyard effect. What? I'm not sure if it's the same developer, but as a kid I often heard Legend of Legaia being compared to Wild Arms. I think it might be the same devs. Legend of Legaia is #1 my favorite game of all time. Ah, interesting. Don't think I'm aware of that. Let me take a quick look. Wild Arms. Made by Media Vision. I think, right? And do they have Legend... Who made Legend of Legaia? Oh, it's Contrail. Contrail. Or Procyon and Contrail for Legend of Legaia. Oh, geez, I'm not showing it. Anyway, yeah. Legaia was made by Contrail. Oh, Contrail made Wild Arms too. Interesting. I see Contrail on the Wikipedia page of Wild Arms 1, but not sure exactly what that means. I would take some time to do some more research on it, like right now. Except it's just that I'm probably pretty tight on time for finishing what I want now. So I'm just gonna focus on the game as much as possible, basically. People often tell me that Wild Arms 2 is much better than 1. So I'd probably like it more if it's made by the devs of my favorite game. It seems like 1 is also maybe made by Contrail, but that's what it says on Wikipedia, but I'm not totally sure. Like, there's 2 devs. There's Media.Vision and Contrail listed there. Oh no, Nightmare Phoenix. Okay, yeah, sure, let's let him destroy it. This lets us special summon directly from the deck. I'm looking at Contrail's page right now, and it says Wild Arms 2, but it doesn't list any of the others. Okay, interesting. I'll have to check that out eventually to try to find out what exactly is going on here. Like, do you see the Wild Arms page? Wait a second. For the first game, it's because I was looking at the series and not of the first game itself. So you're right. Just Media.Vision is listed for Wild Arms 1. Right. That's why. Thanks for helping me figure it out, Metroid Hatchling. Can be confusing, all these old Japanese dev studios. It's quite the beautiful web of creations. All right, let's get, I guess, this big guy. Why not? Yeah, let's go for him. Optional effect. Discard a special summon. You can discard 1 card, destroy 1 card on the field. Do I want to discard a card? I don't think this guy is very useful in my hands, so maybe I should. Non-targeting destruction. It seems like the opponent discard all your cards. No, I need some resources, Metroid Hatchling. Seems like this opponent's going to take a very long turn here. Looks like there's a lot of possible comboing to happen. Nightmare Cerberus. Target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so let's use that as fodder for our effect. So we select a monster opponent controls. Oh, right. What? Hold on a second. What's this effect that I just used? You can target 1 face-up special summon monster your opponent controls. Immediately after this effect resolves, link summon 1 dark link monster, except Unchained Soul of Rage, by using only that opponent's monster and this card you control as material. Wow. I forgot what the effect was. Maybe he'll time out. Well, it's an AI, so they play really fast. So I don't think that the AI can time out, because they just play way too fast. But that would be pretty funny. Look at this card. What an intimidating artwork. Unchained Abomination. If a card on the field is destroyed by card effect, except Unchained Abomination, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. When another monster is destroyed by battle, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. During the end phase, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. So this guy does a lot of destruction. Wow, it looks like we pretty much win. Summon Nightmare Corruptor, Ibli. Then, can't I target a Link monster in the graveyard? Target one Link monster that points to this card. Oh, I summoned it improperly. My mistake. Ah, jeez, man. I had to think of how to place Ibli so that I could summon the Link monster from my graveyard so that it could point to Ibli, but I can't because Unchained Abomination only has arrows up and down, so it couldn't possibly point to any of these zones. My mistake on that. I think we'll probably still win anyway, but we'll see. I could lose because of that now. Hey, 16-bit Shinobi, Yugi God. I don't know about that. Hope you've had a great day. And that it continues to be a great day or evening. Oh my god, he summoned using my Link monster. Oh my goodness. Wow. Now he's summoning Nightmare. What? What the... Huh. Huh. Okay. Okay, I think I can get my Unchained Abomination back. Just finished up work so it can't get any worse. Very positive outlook. Let's hope it keeps getting better and better, 16-bit Shinobi. World Legacy's Nightmare. You take no battle damage from attacks involving your Link monsters. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Move one Nightmare monster you control to another of your main monster zones. Switch the locations of 2 Nightmare monsters in your main monster zones. Wow, that seems totally pointless. Okay, let me see if I can summon Unchained Abomination pointing to Ibli. It didn't work! What the heck? Wow, looks like I lose. Well, too bad. See what I draw next, but it's I probably lost this game now. Why is Abominable Unchained Soul activating? Special summon from your hand. Oh, okay. This card is special summon. You can discard one card on the field. One card, destroy one card on the field. I might go for it. Yeah, because World Legacy Nightmare is garbage. What's that, actually? World Legacy's Corruption. Once per turn, if a face-up Link monster you control is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of the opponent's card effect, you can special summon one World Legacy monster from your hand or deck in defense position. Yeah, I guess we don't want to give him a World Legacy card. Whatever, let's see what he's got. What? It didn't work? It couldn't get destroyed for some reason. This card that we drew might be really good. It lets us special summon. Hey, why does he get to use the effect? What did I do wrong? Activate Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. Lets us special summon an unchained monster from our graveyard. Probably the big boy, Unchained Abomination. Why? Hold on. During the end phase, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. Why didn't it work? Why didn't that activate? I don't understand. I'm not getting certain effects to activate sometimes in this game, and it's perplexing me. When another monster is destroyed by battle, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. Why is it not activating? I don't understand. Is something preventing my effects from activating? Special summon monsters on the field cannot activate their effects unless they are linked. Oh, I'm such a freaking idiot, man. I should have read Nightmare Griffin. Shucks. Unbelievable. Such a freaking idiot. Sorry about that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very complicated these days. Yeah, it's a good bit of amount. It's a good amount of text. You can target one card you control, destroy it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except fiend monsters. This card on the field is destroyed by a card effect except Unchained Twins Rakia, or by battle. It can't destroy itself for its effect. Alright, let's see if... Well, what could we link out here? Probably nothing great. Alright. First of all, we want to get rid of the Nightmare Griffin so that we can start activating special summon monsters effects. Wow, we're actually gonna win? Or are we not going? Oh right, he's got World Legacy's Corruption. What's he getting? Wow. I think it activates. Alright. What? What's he doing to me? The Fabled Catsup. This card is discarded to the graveyard. Target one face-up card on the field. Destroy that target. Oh man, that sucks. Wailing of the Unchained Souls. If you link summon an Unchained Link monster, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. If this such card is destroyed by card effect, you can special summon one Unchained monster from your deck. You can only use each effect once per turn. Let's do that. Activate the effect of Rakea. Wailing of the Unchained. In order to special summon Abominable Unchained Soul. Nice. So our victory is guaranteed. Took long enough. Alright. I think that was the first attempt. So pretty cool. World Chalice Guard Dragon, a dragon who lived with Orem in the Forest of the Stars. Though only a youth, the dragon seems to possess. Possess. It's a misspelled possess. That amuses me. Possess a mysterious power. Duel Master Nick winning another game. I'll try to be a master eventually, Metroid Hatchling. Thank you for your encouragement. Okay, let's beat that same opponent with our own deck. Just want to make sure it's updated. Yeah, I don't think this is an amazing construction to this deck. It could be better. It could be more consistent, I think. So I might make some modifications as we go along if I find that it's not being as consistent as I would like it to be. Also, I really don't like to go first, and it seems like they force you to go first for these for whatever reason. Depending on what he plays here, we could just win. No, it's not enough for victory. Okay, now we might be able to win. Yeah, let's summon Soldier first. Oh, no response. Special summon Dogoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. Activate Comic Hand to steal the Dogoran. Activate Toon Rollback to allow for 2 attacks. Alright, we got pretty lucky with that one. Alright. Even if there is no super polymerization, your monster with a predator counter may be used as a fusion material for your opponent. In particular, Predaplant Chlamydo Sundew uses your monsters as a fusion material as dark. So you can't. By the way, this is poorly translated, so it's not me reading like I can't read. It's poorly translated. Uses monsters as a fusion material as dark, so you cannot be relieved just because it is an attribute other than dark. Also, level 2 or higher monsters with a predator counter will be level 1, so be careful when aiming for a Synchro or Xyz summon. And the deck that we have to use is Knowing Nightmares, a deck that uses Nightmare Corruptor Eebly alongside the similarly Cybers type archetype at Ignister. Survey the situation, then use Signet Mining to bring the most suitable monster to your hand. Take full advantage of the range of extra deck monsters. There's one for almost every scenario. Oh jeez, another bunch of cards that I am not familiar with. I really don't want to have to use these at Ignister cards. Anyway, no choice. Alright, so this is going to be a little rough as I try to read all these cards. Thanks again for coming by, guys. So the opponent uses Predaplants. Alright, Hiyari at Ignister. If you control an at Ignister monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You contribute one other Cyberus monster at 1 level 5 or higher at Ignister monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, this card becomes level 4 until the end of this turn. Then if you tributed a Link monster to activate this effect, you can add 1 AI's Ritual from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Hiyari at Ignister once per turn. Oh jeez, I'm really I'm feeling overwhelmed now. I'm suddenly feeling like I'm not gonna be able to complete the I'm not gonna be able to complete the freaking World Legacy solo mode, and I'm really stressed out about having titled my my stream incorrectly now. Damn it. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send 1 at Ignister monster from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a synchro summon of a Cyberus monster, you can target 1 monster in your graveyard that was used for that synchro summon, except Burudu at Ignister. Special summon that monster. What the heck are all these effects, man? I don't like these designs. I don't like the names. Summon this. It gets us card from the deck to the hand. Look at all these cards that I'd have to read if I wanted to play optimally here. But how about just going for the rarest one? We saw a super rare so far. On another super rare. Okay. AI's show. While you control a Link 3 or higher at Ignister monster in the extra monster zone, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, special summon from your extra deck any number of non-Link Cyberus monsters with 2300 attack, whose combined attack is less than or equal to the attacking monsters, then end the battle phase. That sounds pretty crazy. Ignister AI Land. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower at Ignister monster from your hand, but for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon monsters with the same original attribute by the effect of Ignister AI Land. Also, you cannot special summon monsters except Cyberus monsters. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 at Ignister monster from your graveyard, set this card. I think I like the other one. Now, this could let me get us a level 4 lower Cyberus monster from deck to hand, but it's a -1. So I'll hold on to that for later. What could we summon right now, actually? We could go for Linguribo. When your opponent activates a trap card, you contribute this card, negate that card's effect, and if you do, banish it. If this card is in your graveyard, you contribute 1 at Ignister monster that was summoned from the extra deck, special summon this card. And we have Dark Infant at Ignister. If this card is Link Summon, you can add 1 Ignister AI Land from your deck to your hand. When a Cyberus monster with 2300 original attack activates its effect, you can move this card to your main monster zone. You can move this card to your main monster zone this card points to. What the heck is it? What's it talking about? You can change it to any attribute until the end of this turn. Alright, sure. I can special summon this from hand because I control another at Ignister monster. But let's hold off on that. Let's go for the infant. And it's got an arrow leftward. The thing about arrows is that when you're summoning Link monsters, like, if you can only summon Link monsters to the extra monster zones, which are these 2 zones. And then after that, you can summon extra Link monsters if you want to. But it can only be going where Link monsters are pointing to. So this guy by himself doesn't allow other Link monsters to be summoned. Anyway, let's put it there. See what happens. Activate the effect to search Ignister AI Land. Then I guess we'll activate that. Then what? Guess I'll special summon this. Oh, if you control no monsters in your main monster zone, right. That's why that was a mistake. We could go for Nightmare Cerberus or Nightmare Phoenix. Nightmare Cerberus. If this card is link summoned, you can discard one card, then target one special summon monster in your opponent's main monster zone, destroy it. Yeah, so not good, unfortunately. Wow, I can't even beat over the opponent's monster. That's really bad, actually. What's this effect? You contribute one other Cyberus monster, add one level 5 or higher at Ignister monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, this card becomes level 4 until the end of this turn. Then if you contribute a link monster, you can add one AI's Ritual. Alright, let's see what that does. AI's Ritual, huh? Alright, if we're getting AI's Ritual, then maybe we can summon this. Yeah, sure. AI's Ritual. This card can be used to ritual summon any Cyberus ritual monster. You must also tribute at Ignister monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed the level. Control an at Ignister monster. When this effect is activated, you can also use at Ignister monsters in your graveyard by banishing them. He's level 4 right now. This guy's level 7. And he's level 4. Okay, so yeah, we're good to go. What does Water Leviathan at Ignister do? 2300 attack. You can ritual summon this card with AI's Ritual. If this card is ritual summoned, you can return all monsters your opponent controls with 2300 or less attack to the hand. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Return all link monsters from your graveyard to your extra deck, and if you do, change that targeted monster's attack to 0. You can only use this effect once per turn. Once per battle during damage calculation. If this card battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can have the attack of the opponent's monster during damage calculation only. Yeah, sure, let's just go for it. So this is in the graveyard. This is on the field. Now I could return it to the hand. Do I want to do that? I think we don't want to do that. Do I want to return the link monster to the extra deck? Maybe it was the only copy of that. So let's try that. So he goes back to the extra deck. That goes to 0. Oh, and activate this effect? No. I think it just halves the attack, right? Once per battle during damage calculation, you can have the attack of the opponent's monster. Great. That was unnecessary. That would have been unnecessary to do. Feather Duster, no! That destroys all our spells and traps. Raigeki? What the heck? This guy is cheating. He had Feather Duster and Raigeki. You can't get those cards unless you're cheating. Predaplant Chimera Flesia. Alright, what can we do now? Oh, I've got a graveyard effect. You can banish one, add Ignister monster from your graveyard, set this card. Yeah, I've got to read through these effects again. I have, like, no idea. Card is normal summon. You can target one link monster in your graveyard. Special summon it to the field so it points to this card but changes its attack to 0. I think I don't have a link, right? Okay, so I can't use Nightmare Corruptor ably yet. Okay, let's read through these again. Bururu. Send one Ignister monster from your deck to your hand. If it's sent to the graveyard as material for the synchro summon of a Cybers monster, you can target one monster in your graveyard that was used for that synchro summon special summon. What synchro monsters do we have? We have one synchro monster. It's a level 7. Wind Pegasus ad Ignister. It's a level 7. Another card you control is destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect. While this card is on the field or in the graveyard, you can banish this card, then target one card your opponent controls, shuffle it into the deck. Okay, so I don't think we want to go for synchro here. You could go for Picati, which adds a spell or trap from deck to hand, which is useful usually. Alright, let's summon Doyon. We have to target something, and target Ignister in graveyard, add it to the hand. Okay. And if we summon the Dark Infant, yeah, that could be good. Okay, so we get this guy again. Add one Ignister AI land from the deck to the hand. And what does the other guy do? Target AI spell or trap in grave, add it to hand. Okay, then using Ignister AI land this time, I will use that to summon a monster from the hand. Probably Picati. How strong is it? 1200. Nice. Okay, now I think I have to read more cards. Tai Strike? Tai Strike? What the heck is this name? What kind of name is this anyway? During damage calculation, if your monster battles an opponent's monster, your battling monster's attack becomes that opponent's monster's attack. During that damage calculation only, also, the controller of any monster destroyed by that battle takes damage equal to its original attack at the end of the damage step. If your ad Ignister monster would be destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. You can only activate one per turn. Okay, if we want, we could use that, but we might be able to get some better effects. Target one ad Ignister monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, except Cybers monsters. When an attack is declared involving two monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard and one card from your hand, and target one of your AI spells traps that is banished or in your graveyard, except A Idol Reborn. Add that card to your hand. You can only use each one once per turn. Fusion summon one Cybers fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If your Ignister fusion monster, if you use your at Ignister monster as fusion material, you can also use one link monster your opponent controls as material. You can only activate one per turn. Wow, that seems powerful. Am I going to get that shortly? No. AI meet you. Reveal one Cyberse monster with 2300 attack in your hand or extra deck and add one Ad Ignister monster with the same attribute from your deck to your hand. During the end phase of this turn, take 2300 damage if you did not special summon the revealed monster or a monster with the same name after you resolve this effect. You and AI. The Cyberse monster with 2300 original attack is special summon. You can activate one of these effects based on the attribute of the monster, that monster on the field. AI Fighting Spirit. Target one Ad Ignister monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. If an Ad Ignister monster you control with 2300 more attack would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. If this card is banished, you can activate this effect. Your opponent, your Ad Ignister monsters with 2300 or more attack cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. You know what? I've had enough. I'll just go with the TAI strike. Yeah, let's just go with that. Now, what else can we do? We could go for Signet Mining, but that means reading more cards in the deck. Activate this to special summon it. Now we can get some more links. What's this? You can target one Ad Ignister monster you control. This level becomes 4 until the end of this turn. And this guy contribute one other Cyberse monster at a level 5 or higher Ignister monster from deck to hand. Level 4. I could go for rank 4 Xyz. Light Dragon at Ignister. If a monster you control would be destroyed by a card effect, you can detach one material from this card instead. You can only use each of the following effects of Light Dragon at Ignister once per turn. You can detach one material from this card, destroy face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of Ad Ignister monsters you control. Okay, I'm thinking probably going to go for this one. When another Cyberse monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon one Link monster from your graveyard. Huh, that sounds possibly interesting. Link monster from the graveyard. But we don't have a Link monster in the graveyard. Alright, let's make it level 4. And then so we have that option. We have Dark Templar at Ignister. If a monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, even during the damage step, you can special summon as many level 4 or lower Ad Ignister monsters from your graveyard as possible to your zones, the zones this card points to, but their effects are negated. Link 3. So I would need all 3 monsters on my field. Maybe I want to go for this guy. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon one Cyberse monster from your graveyard. Maybe we want to go for him. Fire Phoenix at Ignister. During damage calculation, if this card attacks, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to this card's attack, and if you do, your opponent takes no battle damage from that battle. If this card is destroyed by card effect, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls. During the next standby phase after this Link summon card was destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. Alright, let's try the big dude. I think I want to try for the Dark Templar. It might be complicated though. What's this guy's effect? If it's normal special summon, you can send one Ad Ignister monster from your deck to the graveyard. And this guy's effect is going to be special summon as many level 4 or lower Ad Ignister monsters from your graveyard as possible. So maybe we can get one that will be beneficial. Level 4. I think he's already in our graveyard. I think I want to go for highest attack possible, probably. 1200, 600. Let's see what our big guys need. Different attributes, maybe. Oh my god, am I gonna summon the Arrival Cybers at Ignister? Is that going to happen? Is that about to happen right now? Three plus monsters with different attributes. So they each need... So we've got Dark Wind. Alright, I've got to check the grave. So Wind, Light, Water... So I'm going to summon the Light and Water, I guess. So what I send right now doesn't matter. I'm trying to look to see if there's one that might have a graveyard effect here. Alright, whatever. I'll just send the fire one since all three are still in the deck. Now he's going to resolve. So we need different attributes. Oh yeah, let's go for him. Sure. And water. Can add one monster from deck to hand. What? It's negated. Why? Oh, because of him? But their effects are negated, right? Okay. I think we can summon the big guy now. Oh my god. The Arrival Cybers at Ignister. You can only control one, the Arrival Cybers at Ignister. The original attack of this card becomes 1,000 times the number of link materials used for its link summon. Unaffected by other cards' effects. Once per turn, you can target one other monster on the field, destroy it, and if you do special summon one Ad Ignister token, your zone this card points to. This is some intense music. Yeah, it's one of the pretty dramatic and intense tracks. They got the whole opera singing going on. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the fan favorites, I think. Yeah, I've seen Reddit comments praising the track with the singing, the tracks with the singing, because it's a few track. Like it's a few tracks, but they're used in the same kind of duel scenarios. Like if you hear, like there's sets of tracks. It's like there's the opening portion where they use a certain track, then when a certain, like, you know, powerful or key monster is summoned, it goes into another one, and then when it's like 3,000 or less life points remaining, like for you or your opponent, like you get some different tracks going on. Yeah, so there's some dynamic music happening. The cards with arrows remind me of Tetramaster. Tetramaster, huh? I don't know what that is. Tetramaster. Try to check it later. Minigame from Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy IX. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll check it later. I've only played 4, 6, and 7, and Crystal Chronicles and Tactics Advance. I am looking forward to filling in my Final Fantasy knowledge eventually. Okay, we're going for the Arrival Cybers. The Arrival, what's he called again? Whatever, we'll see his name in a bit. Yeah, dynamic music, right. The Arrival Cybers at Ignister. He's got 4,000 attack. He's got an effect. Once per turn, you can target one other monster on the field, destroy it, and if you do... Right. Activate. Destroy. Does that mean I can link summon something else? On level 4 lower Cybers monster. Yeah, we could go for Lingaribo. Tetramaster is the card game from Final Fantasy IX. Play Online used to have an online version that came out alongside FF9. I used to play it a ton online. It was fantastic, but they took down the server, so you can't play it anymore. I see. That's unfortunate. There's no fan-run servers or anything like that? Any backups? Effect to activate. You can banish this card from your graveyard, destroy that monster you battle. What? No. Not that I could find. Well, hopefully if there's like demand for it, hopefully they can get it going. Hopefully someone can get it going or something. Alright, I'm pretty sure we win here. Hey, Tricky TimeTree. Oh, hello, get back to me in a second. Get back to me in a second. I saw your chat. I saw your Discord chat. I didn't get to reply yet though, but I'll tell you in a bit. Let me know when you're ready to hear it. Pretty sad, all these old games I can't ever play again, like Chrome Hounds. I freaking loved Chrome Hounds. I'll check that out later. Chrome Hounds. Chrome Hounds. I'll check it, Metroid Hashling. Thank you so much for giving me more information. See, normal summon. I think I can link summon here. I can activate? What? Wasn't expecting that. Two plus Cybers monsters. The best mech game I've ever played, even better than Mech Warrior games, but it was pretty much entirely online and Sega took down their servers for it like 10 years ago. Okay, interesting. Thanks, Metroid Hatchling. So that's Chrome Hounds. Alright, thanks for that. You know why True King of All Calamities was banned. Have you ever faced that card, Tricky TimeTree? I think that's a big part of it. Have you faced it? Why? Why'd that happen, man? Oh, what a bummer. Oh well. No big deal. Pretty sure we win next turn anyway. Unless they really get a big back here. I have once and then lost because of Ash Blossom. Well, the thing about True King of All Calamities is it basically lets you not play the game. So it's like, they summon it, now it's your turn, draw phase or standby phase, they activate it, declare like whatever type, and basically, if you rely on monster effects, you basically can't play. So it almost makes you skip a turn, basically. It's very powerful. That card was only broken because Ash Blossom was broken. I agree that Ash Blossom is annoying, but True King of All Calamities was a big problem card. Metroid Hashling says, "Alright, I gotta go for a while. I shall be lurking. Good luck with the dueling, ye master of cards. Oh, ye master of cards." Okay, thanks again for coming by, Metroid Hatchling. Have a great rest of your evening. Good luck with your own gaming quests, my friend. Alright, I'll see you around, man. Although one less negate monster for me to worry about with the Utopia deck. Trying to find an Xyz monster for my ranked pendulum deck. Xyz monster for ranked pendulum deck. Like, what do you want for this Xyz monster? Nightmare Griffin, an icon depicting a nightmare monster that was created from a Mech Knight core. Humanity's worst nightmare. Humanity's worst nightmare. It's supposed to be worst nightmare, but they wrote worst nightmare. What the heck, Konami? Humanity's worst nightmare has come to life to unleash chaos upon the lands. Because True King of All Calamities was banned as long as it's not a bad card. Oh, so you had it in your deck, but you weren't playing it, I guess. By the way, my pendulum deck is mostly Odd Eyes type. I'm not familiar with like pendulum cards that much, so I can't really give you any suggestions. I'm sorry, Tricky TimeTree. And Xyz monsters as well. Like, I'm not super familiar with them, but more so than pendulum monsters for sure. Were you summoning, like, so you had True King of All Calamities in your extra deck, but were you ever summoning him, or was he just there for fun because you pulled him from pack? Just there because never took it out. You pulled him, or did you? I guess you didn't craft him, right? Don't remember. Well, if you weren't using him, you probably didn't craft him, I would guess. Activate Lightning Storm. Destroy the spells and traps. Special summon Toon Blackluster Soldier. Probably crafted it, although I haven't played this game in so long. Well, why would you have crafted it? Oh no! Why would you have crafted it if you had no use for it? Or did you have a use for it at some point? Oh, frig. Attack or defense position. He wants to suicide the monsters? No, he doesn't. Wow. Lucky for me. One point I actually had a use for it. Okay, I see. So you must have known how powerful it was then, if you used it. Attack position. Battle phase, what? What the heck? I think I've lost. I could draw Extravagance here and make a comeback, but it's extremely unlikely. It has to be Extravagance. Alright, we need a better opening hand. Okay, it looks like I'm actually not going to be able to complete this solo mode tonight, unfortunately. Oh my god, I'm very upset about this. I'm extremely upset about this, actually. Sorry about that. Or maybe I'll just keep going for longer? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. Honestly, how do I always guess when you stream? Why? How did you know? Did you see my Discord post? Wow. You just had a hunch, I guess. Strange. Because usually I don't stream on Thursdays. Once per turn, you can target one face of monster on the field until the end of this turn. Change that target's attack to 0. Also, that target has its effects negated. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, destroy as many monsters on the field as possible. Then you can banish one level 8 or higher dark monster from your graveyard and special summon this card from the graveyard. What? Okay. What's this effect again? Target one face monster on the field until the end of this turn. Change that target's attack to 0. Also, it's negated. Destroy as many monsters on the field as possible. Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon. Wow. I can't risk leaving that on the field, I don't think. It's gotta go. Alright, we've probably won over here. What's he doing? What the heck? After damage calculation, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you can destroy that opponent's monster. Wow. Nice. Wow, it took over an hour just to beat these two over here. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so this whole gate is done now. Okay, on to the third one. Complete. The secret powers of the planet. Orim and his linked comrades, the Crusadia, are up against a new foe, the Orcust, who can be called back from the graveyard even after they are destroyed. One question remains. Who is the mastermind behind these menacing machines? A new World Legacy battle is about to be unleashed. Can we play a game after this one? Let me see what this looks like here. This looks long. I'm not going to be able to finish this today, so you know what? Let me... Yeah, let's just play now. I'll have to finish this another time. I'm really disappointed about it, but I'm not going to be able to finish all of... this now. You can skip scenarios. No, man, I need the lore. So I'll just come back to this some other time. I wanted to finish this now and have it all neatly wrapped up, but unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, so let's play now then. If you're ready for it. Let me change my titles actually. So let's see. Continuing. Instead of concluding, it's gotta be continuing. Continuing. World Legacy solo mode. I don't want to be misleading here. I'm ready. Was just playing standard. Okay, so what kind of game do you want to have, Tricky TimeTree? Unlimited. Unlimited. All right. Have triple Raigekis. I see. Hold on a sec. What's the problem here? Is it just me, or is this dual room thing pretty weird? Create a room. Max room occupancy 2. And you want unlimited for some reason. Okay, do you want me to play like my strongest deck against you or not? Yuma, oh geez, somebody else entered. What the heck? Holy. This is a private room. Okay, I've got to invite you fast. TimeTree, invite. Invited TimeTree. Then, entry? Hold on, no, I have to change my deck. Alright, let us duel, Tricky TimeTree. I'm pretty disappointed. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm not gonna be able to finish the World Legacy solo mode now. It's going to have to be another time. Which is annoying for me because that way, like in my streaming history, it's going to be like not. It's going to be not neat. I forgot to change the title. Maybe it's just because you didn't refresh. It might be that. Yeah. Not sure. No Ash Blossom? Do you have impermanence? Same title is there. I changed it from concluding World Legacy solo mode to continuing World Legacy solo mode. Maybe, like that's what I'm leaving it to. That's what I'm leaving it as. I just continuing because I had concluding in there before, but it's not concluding. Oh frick! I almost misclicked. All right, let's see what you've got against my Fluanderies, Tricky TimeTree. So all of these little animations here, like the chain and resolve, like those could be really accelerated. We could gain a lot of precious seconds if they accelerated all of this kind of thing. Alright, let's see what you've got, Tricky TimeTree. You have Lightning Storm in hand, Triple Harpy's Feather Duster. Anyway, and about the title, like, I mean, what am I going to write? Like, continuing World Legacy solo mode and dueling TimeTree and some games with TimeTree? Maybe. Jiangshen Magician. Once per turn, you can target one face-up Xyz monster you control and one level 5 or higher monster you control. That Xyz monster's rank becomes equal to the level of that level 5 or higher monster till the end of this turn. Even if this card leaves the field while you control more cards than your opponent does, this card's pendulum scale becomes 4. I don't understand. I have to read it again. Okay. This is an effect? Did you activate an effect? No, you just activated the pendulum the pendulum card itself, just the activation. Okay. Yes. Yes, sir. I think you've lost Tricky TimeTree, by the way. Pretty sure I'm gonna win this game, but we'll see how it goes. Not to get ahead of myself, of course. Alright, sorry for that incredibly long sequence, Tricky TimeTree. Let's see you play through this one. Oh, he's got another one! Okay. Pendulum summon incoming. Wonder what it's going to be. Crawlers, no. Battle phase. If that's all you've got, I'm sorry, but you will lose this duel, Tricky TimeTree. Okay, I've got to read your effects, actually. Crawler's Spine. This face-up card leaves its owner's control. Leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect. You can special summon 2 crawler monsters with different names from your deck in face-down defense position. So I have to leave that on the field to be destroyed by battle. I don't want its effect to go off. Luandereeze is so insane, eh? Yeah, man, absolutely. Big insanity. It's special summoning, but they call it normal summons. And that aside, it's pretty crazy advantage, but I mean there are other archetypes that also do a lot of insane advantage generation, so it's like not out of place for modern Yu-Gi-Oh! That much. It's still very strong though, for sure. What? You disconnected, man? Said connection failed. Did you like force close the game because I upset you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'll change decks. Oh, it was just was it actually a connection error? Okay, I'll play a less broken deck against you. I'm not really set up for it though. I'll play this deck I played against you last time, but it's really not good. So you'll probably beat me with this. Are you in the room? Do I have to invite you again? Seem like you left the room now. Are you going to re-enter the room? Did your game close, Tricky TimeTree? Re-entering, okay. Still not seeing you in the duel room. Okay, there you are. By the way, I'll try another deck. It's probably not going to be that fun to play against, though. I don't know what the leave button is to edit deck. Wow, you're in a higher rank than me now. You've been playing some ranked. By the way, you'll probably win here because wow, I actually have a really good hand. You should have let me go first, and it would have been awesome for me. Because if I don't go first, well, actually my hand isn't as awesome as I thought it was. Anyway, we'll see what happens. You still probably win here. Oh, nice. Setting a card. Pass? No, you have combos. You have combos for turn 1. You're just setting the card that you know you're not going to use, I think, right? Oh! Passing. Wow! Alright. Please? There's a certain card I want to draw. Didn't get it. Don't destroy it, please. Please don't negate it. All right, I guess you're going to destroy it. Oh, you let it through. Oh, thanks, man. Now maybe I'll have a chance to win the game. Yeah, I don't do pendulum decks. It's just this one card basically. All right, and if I drew Bountiful Artemis, I'd be in a really, really good position here, but I didn't. I think the only two pendulum monsters I use are this card, Guiding Ariadne, and Ankamofrai. Odd Eyes Persona Dragon. Alright. Let's see what you've got. Oh, what? Why is it my turn? Okay, not. Check this out. I'm sorry to do this. All right, let's see how it goes. So I don't know if you're familiar with counter fairies, TimeTree, but the idea is basically to use Bountiful Artemis and counter traps. I don't know if you know what Bountiful Artemis does, but it's a level 4 fairy, and while it's on the field, every time you resolve a counter trap, you get to draw a card. That's the idea of counter fairies. And Guiding Ariadne helps a lot. I don't remember who it was who told me about this card. Somebody told me in chat a few months ago. Some time ago. About this card. And yeah, it's awesome. You don't pay life points or discard cards to activate counter traps. They're pretty crazy. If I get a bountiful Artemis, I'm in super amazing position here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get to build up our resources. See what happens. The downside of playing this counter fairy deck is that even if it's quite rare for it to draw decently. And even if it does draw decently, like your best case scenario is like a really brutal grind game. Like a long game where you're just barely winning for the most part, for the most of the time. But it's pretty fun. Wow, I can't even play anything. Guess you really want that, so I won't let it happen. I activate Ultimate Providence. All right, now we're really in. Oh my god. I think you lose now, but play it out just to see. It'll be fun, I think, Tricky TimeTree, but I'll be in a very good position shortly. Ash Blossom. Imperial Iron Wall. Huh. That's interesting. I don't think that affects me, though. But good attempt. Good attempt on that. Now I will summon Bountiful Artemis. And that will end my turn. Prepare to face the wrath of counter fairies. I'm not even in that amazing of a position, for real. Hey, the Parvenator. Hey, man, what's up? The addiction continues. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up my timing. I wanted to finish off the solo mode, the World Legacy solo mode, as I wrote in my where is it? In the title. Like I had written concluding World Legacy solo mode, but then I realized it was gonna take a lot longer, so I messed up. And yeah, hey, thanks for stopping by, the Parvenator. I hope you've had a great day and that you will continue to enjoy your Pokemon Yellow. Thanks again for stopping by, man. First time chat from the Parvenator. Apparently he started too late to finish it. Yeah, exactly. It took me like over an hour just to finish off the last two, you know, like things in the like there are basically three gates to this solo mode. There's like a first one, then a second, and a third one. And I was like right near the end of the second one, and I would have just had the third one to finish off. So just finish off the second one and go through the third one. But it took me over an hour just to finish those last two games in the second one. So I messed up. Of course, dude, it's been a good day so far. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Parvenator. Yeah, I'm pretty well. Just pretty peeved about my misestimation here. But yeah, all is quite well. Thank you. Alright, let's see what you've got, Tricky TimeTree. By the way, I'm playing against Tricky TimeTree, the chatterer over here. The fellow in the chat. And I'll be concluding shortly. Oh, nice. No, I don't have enough power to get over your monster. So I'll have to use the effect of honest. Oh, but you'll get to summon him again with your pendulum cards. Darn it, I shouldn't have done that. I really messed up. Hey, thanks again for dropping by, the Parvenator. I'm going to be concluding fairly shortly anyway, and this stream gives Tricky TimeTree a glimpse into your mind. Is that fair? Well, I trust that usually he's not looking at my hand. But even if he is, like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, sometimes I specifically ask him to not look at my hand. What the heck? What the heck? I messed up. Alright, no big deal. I might not even win this game, but I am in a very powerful position here, having 2 Bountiful Artemis on the field with counter traps. So I get to draw 2 cards every time I activate a counter trap. That's pretty broken. But I'm still going to have a lot of trouble, actually, because I can barely get over this 1600 defense monster. What the heck? No! You got rid of my Bountiful Artemises! Oh my god. But I do have Lava Golem to smash him with now. I should have maxed seed earlier in the turn. That was the mistake I was talking about. Tricky TimeTree. Each time you take 1,000 or more damage by your opponent's card effect or their monster's attack, draw 1 card for every 1,000 damage you took. I don't know about this card, man. Alright, yeah, fair enough. Sounds like it might actually be a decent card. Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Alright. Go ahead. Yeah, this backup squad might actually be a pretty big deal. Why didn't you attack? Why the heck didn't you attack, man? Did you see that I have Mirror Force face down? Is that why you didn't attack? Jeez. Are you cheating, TimeTree? No, it's alright. No big deal. Just a coincidence. Okay. I believe you. Now you're going to absolutely destroy me, because I can't get past this 4,000 attack beat stick. What are you contemplating here? What? Oh, right. I was wondering why I couldn't activate Pot of Extravagance, but it's because you've got Imperial Iron Wall on the field. You might burn me to death here with Lava Golem. And I only have one Honest in this deck. I actually did buy the structure deck, the, what's it called? Rage of Cypher structure deck, so I could get a second Honest. So I do have a second Honest that I could put in this deck. But as of now, I don't. So I don't even know if I have a way to get past your Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon. Once per turn, when an attack is declared involving your face monster and an opponent's monster, if you have an Odd Eyes card in your other Pendulum Zone, do you have one? Not for now. Okay. You can make that monster you control gain 1200 attack until the end of the battle phase. This is a Pendulum 4. Do I want to let this go through? I don't know if I care about this. When this Pendulum Summon card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by attacking, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of Odd Eyes cards in your Pendulum Zones times 1200. Does he actually have a Mirror Force? Depends if I attack or not. That's for you to call. Alright. I'm tempted to let it be, but I won't. Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell. Do I seem like the kind of guy who would bluff Tricky TimeTree? I don't know. Do I have the Mirror Force or don't I? Oh! Pretty poggers. $2,400 defense. I have to wait to draw Raigeki, basically. The only way I can get through your field. Activate Harpy's Feather Duster. Response. By the way, Tricky TimeTree, I think this will be the last game for today. What? Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck. Its effects are negated until the end of this turn. Why? Why would you do that? Okay. Sounds good. Think? Yeah. Harmonizing Magician seems to give a lot of troubles every time I see it, so I'm just getting rid of it in case. Oh, I can summon from the extra deck! Holy moly. Do I even have Blackluster Soldier? Why? Why did you surrender? Why? Connection failed. What are you playing on, Tricky TimeTree? Well, that's too bad we couldn't play out that game to the end. What happened, man? That was getting pretty interesting to see what would happen. And it's not that common for... Yeah, unfortunate, Tricky TimeTree. Are you playing on computer or Switch? It's not that common to get a good game going with counter fairies just because it bricks so much. But that was getting pretty interesting. Wrong Wi-Fi. Okay, do you want to try to play another quick one? Thought you turned that Wi-Fi off. Okay, I don't know. Should I tell you what deck I'm using or not? I'm not using the same deck. Okay, I switched to another deck. I'll keep it a surprise, I guess. If you didn't look at what I selected, it'll just be a little surprise. And there's a big possibility that I brick. I might be able to play. Not 100% sure. If I draw well on my next turn, on turn 2, I might do all right. It's just really hard to get a good hand with this deck. Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon. Perform a Pal Odd Eyes Unicorn. Once while this card is in your Pendulum Zone, when your Odd Eyes monster declares an attack, you can target one other Perform a Pal monster you control. That attacking monster gains attack equal to the original attack of the targeted monster on the field until the end of the battle phase. Perform a Pal Splash Mammoth. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one Dragon-type fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion materials. You can only use this effect of Perform a Pal Splash Mammoth once per duel. Kind of first turn is this, Tricky TimeTree? Thinking. Thinking. You probably have a pretty high defense down here, but I guess I'll risk it. Right. That was that card affects no damage. Huh, yeah, weird. I didn't even realize. Alright, I have to go for this. No, not much of a choice. you should probably read Millenniumize Restrict to understand its effect very well, but I won't encourage you. If you don't want to read it that much, then I really won't tell you to read it. Like, don't read it. Just play and don't read it. It'll be more fun for me that way. Didn't activate the effect, so how'd you get the card? Look at my Banish Zone. Look at Relinquish Fusion. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one effect monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to an Eyes Restrict Fusion monster relinquished you control as if it were equipped by that monster's effect. Yep. Why? Why did that happen? Connection failed again. I'm very sorry, Tricky TimeTree. Unfortunate. Alright, I do think I should conclude now. It's very close to my supper time. My internet servers must be down. I'm confused. I'm sorry about that. Let me try restarting my game. I think I should go now, Tricky TimeTree, but thank you very much, man. I appreciate the games. At least it was a good effort. We'll play again another time, all right? I think it's better for me to go now, if you don't mind. Yeah. I don't want you to be upset about it though. Like, if you'll be upset, we could maybe play another game, but I think you probably understand. Like, it's probably not upsetting to you if I say that we should probably conclude now. All right. Thanks a lot, man. Okay, let me see. I don't know. Like, I was thinking I would just end because usually when I do a short Yu-Gi-Oh stream, like, I don't end up with that many viewers, but it's like, I don't know. Like, what's the number now? Looking like 7, so I don't know. Like, do I want to not raid with 7 viewers? I think that might be a not great idea. Harvanator said, I know nothing about this game, but that was cathartic all the same. Well, I'm glad you had some enjoyment out of it, man. A lot of times Yu-Gi-Oh is boring. I don't know. It depends. Like, I really prefer old Yu-Gi-Oh, but you can still get some of the gloriousness of old Yu-Gi-Oh and some interesting newer things in modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyhow, yeah, that's gonna be it for now. So let me just... Thanks again for coming, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Just finding somebody to raid now, I guess. I wasn't going to raid because I figured I would end up with, like, a very low viewer number, but it's looking like decently, like, respectable for a raid now, so I think I have to do a raid. Okay, thanks a lot for coming by, guys. Have a good rest of your day or night, everybody. Okay, so options. Sapphire Post is playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Probably the day shift at Freddy's, right? She rated me the other day very kindly. I can't stick around that long right now. I don't know. And I did want to maybe... I don't know. Let me see. Hey, bye-bye, Parvanator. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Thank you very much for coming by again. Good to hear from you, and I'll see you at your Pokemon Yellow stream. Like tomorrow or whenever the next time you do it is. If hopefully I'll see you. All right, take care, man. Take care, everybody. Yeah, I think I'll raid Sapphire Posts another time. I will raid her though sometime. Kind of want to check out. I want to check out Soul Blazer, which Sega Fan is playing for a little bit, and then I've got to go over to my regular 7 p.m. commitment. All right, I can just do the raid like this, like /raid Sega Fan 001. This channel is intended for mature audiences, right? So quite sweary, but a really nice guy. He gets heated, very passionate about his gaming. He's a very good dude. All right, thanks again, everybody. God bless you and your families, and I'll catch you around probably tomorrow with possibly Blast Core for N64. Not sure at what time. Actually, let me do a quick check to see if I got an answer yet from Face Varkin. No answer yet. So I don't know if she's streaming Chrono Trigger tomorrow. If she is, I'll be streaming sometime after her stream. But if she's not, then I'll be starting earlier. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing a fucking sword. Okay, 4 more. Oh shit, Nicholas is raiding me. What the fuck? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Shout out Nicholas. What were you playing, dude? Oh, what the hell? You just subbed? Aw, thanks, man. What the fuck? Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. How'd your stream go? What were you playing? Whew. Thanks for the shout out. I was playing more Master Duel. Oh, like the Yu-Gi-Oh game or whatever? You rock. No, you rock, dude. You have such an awesome personality. Fuck. I was actually just about to leave in like 5 or 10 minutes. If I saw you online, I would have raided you. Damn. Yeah. I got my ass kicked so hard by this boss repeatedly. I was barely able to do anything to it. So I'm literally just doing the boring-ass grinding parts right now. The next one, I'd have to kill 420 treasure chests to level up. Yeah, right. That would take so long. Oh shit. Thanks for the follow. The Parvenator. The Parvenator. Did I spell that right? Oh shit, there's an underscore. There's always an underscore. Didn't have enough time to do what I set out for, so bummed about that, but not a huge deal. Oh. Damn. You'll get it. What are you doing in that game anyway? Do you play like online with other people and stuff like that, or? I have no idea. There's a bracelet you're missing. It's in this town. No, dude, I'm gonna go talk to everybody right now. I'll figure it out, dude. Thanks, though. I'll record all you've accomplished. Do you wish to continue? Yeah. I'll go talk to everybody in the town right now and see what I can find. Holy crap. Dude, it is so hot here right now, man. Is it hot where you are too, Nicholas? It's like really smoky here right now. There's like a fire close to us, I think. The air quality is really shitty. I like woke up coughing. It's a secret item, easily missable. Oh shit, okay. Possibly? Sometimes I do, but today I was intending to finish up this solo mode gate. I saw I wasn't going to have enough time, so I played a few games with one of my dedicated viewers. Oh, okay, so it is like an online battle kind of thing. Don't you think that she's a nice girl? She seems to know what people want. You want medical herbs, don't you? Fuck, probably. Okay, so that's where I get medical herbs. Awesome. I have a friend who once disobeyed King Magrid. He wanted to save Dr. Leo. He was taken to the torture room in the first basement and never came back. This harp string is a birthday present from my friend.